mentioned, definitely not a go because of the
No.
high winds.
And a lot of people are probably out there wondering, why didn't we have the balloons go up? Because especially as we started off the morning, we didn't have that much wind going. But the big reason for that is because the winds up above the surface was where the problem was. We had lighter winds starting off the morning at the surface, but the higher winds were just above the surface. And of course, if any of those balloons take off, they could run into some of those higher winds, and that could be a big problem, especially for the special shapes, which have a hard time dealing with some of the higher winds, especially as you start to see those balloons ascend. Now, as we went through the morning, those higher winds made it down to the surface, and it certainly has gotten windy. About 9 a.m. we saw those winds move down to the surface, and that could have made landing even more dangerous than taking off. So they had to kind of look ahead to what the winds were going to do later on this morning, and that's the reason why they kept many of those balloons grounded. And of course, those high winds could impact that balloon glow for this evening, as we will continue to deal with the windy conditions that we are seeing right now across the state. At 52-mile-per-hour wind gust in Albuquerque, 43 in Santa Fe, 41 for Las Vegas, 48 in Ruidoso. Any way you slice it, we are dealing with wind across the entire state, and we do have high wind warnings in effect from the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and points just east of there, areas like I-25 extending down to the Albuquerque metro area and into the Sacramento Mountains, where we could see gusts up to around 60 miles per hour throughout the afternoon hours. Wind advisories for the rest of these areas you see in yellow, where we will be looking for gusts up to around 50 miles per hour. And as you go through the last 3 hours or so, things look very quiet across the Albuquerque metro area, but the clouds start to thicken up and we start to see the blowing dust with some of that wind as we approach the noon hour, and we are continuing to deal with the wind right now. Temperature right now in the Albuquerque metro area still on the warm side, 70 degrees with south winds that sustained at 39 miles per hour, again gusting up to 51. The cold front sitting just to the west of Albuquerque, so we are seeing the temperatures cool down behind the storm, or behind the front rather. We're at 70 degrees in the Albuquerque metro area. You get on the other side of the front, we're in the 40s up toward Farmington, and only 34 degrees right now in Durango, and they are actually dealing with a little bit of snowfall just north of Durango. As you move into the Colorado San Juans, a little bit of snowfall there. We're also seeing some shower activity extending from Rio Arriba County down to just west of the Albuquerque metro area. We're starting to see a couple of showers develop in Albuquerque at this hour, which will be developing through the next hour or two, and then we'll start to see things move out rather quickly as the front sweeps across the state. Also some shower activity just west of I-25 as you move into south central sections. We are watching our storm system still sitting just west of New Mexico, and this storm will eject to the north and east of the state through the overnight hours. We'll continue to deal with the wind through the afternoon and into the evening, but that wind will start to calm down through the overnight. We'll be looking for less wind on Friday, and behind that front, cooler air moving in as well. It is going to be a chilly start to the weekend. Southern Colorado temperatures into the upper 40s and low 50s. We'll continue to deal with showers throughout the afternoon, then clearing out through the end of the week and into the weekend with highs in the low 50s. Over the northwest, scattered rain showers continue through the afternoon, winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. More sunshine on the way with less wind over the weekend. Temperatures eventually back into the mid to upper 60s. Over the southwest, partly cloudy skies, winds will gust up to 40 miles per hour. More sunshine for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Less wind as well. Highs back into the mid 60s. Over the southeast, winds will gust up to 40 miles per hour this afternoon, highs into the 80s, but we start to cool things down. We're back into the upper 70s for Friday and Saturday. Over the northeast, winds will gust up to 55 miles per hour. We'll have that chance of showers throughout the afternoon, and then cooler behind that front, only into the low 60s for Friday and Saturday with more sunshine and less wind. Over the northern mountains, snow will continue to develop throughout the afternoon, especially at the higher peaks. Mainly rain showers at some of the lower elevations like Santa Fe. Winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour, less wind, more sunshine, and cooler temperatures for the upcoming weekend. Over the East Mountains, extreme wind with winds gusting up to around 60 miles per hour throughout the afternoon. The metro also dealing with those high winds and temperatures into the upper 60s. We'll actually see those temperatures drop throughout the afternoon as that front sweeps through. We're only in the mid 60s with less wind on Friday, and then right now, Saturday and Sunday, a little bit warmer and less wind. It looks like a great 2 days to wrap up Balloon Fiesta.
All right, thanks so much, John.